I asked, Terri Ivens told. Now, since Tainted Dreams is about what happens after the director yells cut, do you have any fun stories that you can share with us about what happens in your life after the director yells cut?
One of my favorite stories to tell was on All My Children. I was pregnant on the show, but they didn't use it in the storyline. And I was working up until literally 2 days before I gave birth. And my close-up just got tighter and tighter and tighter. And I think that at the time they put me in like a murder mystery, so I would hide behind bushes and newspapers, if you recall, It was hilarious. But so I come off the elevator in the hospital, and after I do the scene, Conan O'Brien, who now directs for Y&R, says over the intercom, "Terri, can we go back to one? Can you do that without the waddle?" And the whole crew was like, "Oh my God," because they were so tight that apparently I was going in and out of frame because I was so pregnant. But that is my favorite. Cut Terri back to one because I was waddling.
That is awesome. And that is the kind of story I was looking for. Having had the experience of working on a soap like All My Children, what can you bring from that experience into Tainted Dreams?
Every single hour and page of hard work. I don't know if it's life imitating art or art imitating life, but I mean, some of those ridiculous, egotistical moments I'm laughing at now, which nobody laughed at back then, right?
Perspective. It's all about perspective.
Right, we grow, we learn, we mature.
Yes, we do. Everyone does. I mean, I have. So.
Right, you have to. That's what makes life worth living and talking about.
That is so, what's the word I'm looking for? That's so deep.
That's deep.
Deep and philosophical. It's very philosophical, yes.
It is.
I like
I have a few mottos, but one of them is like everything in moderation, including moderation, right? And another is just if I could be 1% better every day, just pick an area in my life, because even if I failed 50% of the time, over a year, I'm still going to be over 100% better.
That's true.
Right? 365 days in a year. Even if I fail, I'm still 100% better.
That's great advice. I love that.
Right, and who can't be 1% better in something? That's like walking down the street and just picking up a piece of garbage or not throwing it down. Just 1%. Instead of nailing that horn, just not doing it. 1%.
I'm going to start doing that.
Right?
Every day I'm going to improve my life by 1%.
1%. It sounds silly, but it's really powerful. And it's attainable.
That it is, and that's what makes it worth it. And then it's easier to continue on with because you're like, oh, I reached my goal.
Right. And over a year, you can see a huge, vast change. I mean, I do.
Since the show is titled Tainted Dreams, have you had any real-life dreams that you went for that maybe didn't come true?
Not yet, because if they haven't happened, it's just yet, right? Because there's always tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just have to work a little harder, find a different angle, and keep pursuing. Because if that's what you want to do, whatever it is in life, the world will bring those people around in your life to make it happen. Just be prepared. Whatever it is that you need to do, be prepared. When an opportunity comes, you're ready. It's not about getting ready, just be ready.
That's great advice. I like that.
It's the truth.
Aside from television and film, what other aspects of entertainment would you like to work in? And have you ever had any thoughts of leaving the industry and doing something completely different?
Well, I never will leave the industry because I'm a lifer and like 3-time generation entertainment kid. But I already am pursuing other things. I have an app that I cannot speak about, but we are already like just about finished with the prototype. I'm so excited about it. I originated the idea, I'm thrilled. So hopefully by the end of the year, if anyone out there wants to invest in a necessities app that's going to make millions and millions of dollars, give me a ringy. I'm just thrilled. And I have a tween novel series that my editor just finished, and I'm just redlining the last bit, but it's basically a coming of age, teaching kids basically what not to do. They may make their own mistakes, but at least they won't make the same ones that I made. And
that's wonderful to have.
Right? I'm really excited about the book series, the novel series. It's called The Buzz.
Oh, I love it.
And
how many books are in this series so
There'll be
far?
4.
Okay.
I'm thrilled about my radio show that we're going to be debuting in the fall. I've never done
Oh my God.
radio, but I've done a lot of voiceover. So Tony Sweet from UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network, has offered me a time slot. So it'll be an evening radio show called Going to Bed with Terri Ivens.
I love it.
I'm really excited about it.
That's so great. And what are you going to discuss on the show? What kind of format is it going to be?
Going to Bed with Terri Ivens, I think there should be, there'll be a game called 22 Second Fling, which will be yes and no questions to my celebrity guests. Everything will have that air of,
being in bed with you.
Going to bed.
That's great. Oh, that's wonderful. That sounds so exciting.
I'm excited about it.
Thanks for watching. For more Call Me Adam, visit callmeadam.com or follow me on Twitter at callmeadamnyc or facebook.com/callmeadamnyc.